I believe this too when I was a pre-med myself. The system is set up where there's so much pressure. It feels like if you get one bad grade that you won't become a doctor. And this could not be further from the truth. I've personally worked with many students who had absolutely horrible freshman, sophomore year grades, even had a bad grade or two in their later years, and were still able to get into medical school. So just because you had a D or a C in this Orgo class, let's say, it does not mean, and even an F, it doesn't mean you can't be a doctor. Some people will actually drop out just because they got one bad grade. And there's so many people that probably could have been doctors that let their dream just die too early. And it's very unfortunate to see. It's one of the reasons I started the Premed Consultants coaching program, and is ultimately something we need to fix within the pre-med world, is understanding that you can still get into medical school and become a doctor even if you don't have perfect grades. You had a bad couple of classes or even semesters. There's a lot of students that do a post-bac program. That means they take classes after undergrad so that they can improve their overall GPA and then ultimately get into medical school. So this is actually very common and sometimes very misunderstood, especially when you're just starting out as a pre-med. But you shouldn't let that scare you away from continuing to achieve your dream of becoming a doctor, because the reality is, I promise, even if you were not the best organic chemistry student, you could still become an amazing physician. And on a day-to-day, you're really not using organic chemistry